Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rae of Diva-Me-Please, a beginner nail tech, showing you my journey and hoping it helps you along yours. What's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving, and as you can see, I have another nail video for you guys. So this is going to be me showing you how I do nails as of today. I know it's been a super long time since I've had one of these videos on my channel, but like I promised, I'm bringing it back to you guys. So as of right now, I am using a 5-in-1 bit to remove the gel polish and bring down some of the thickness of the nail so that I can go in and fill. So she had one nail that broke off, which was that thumb, and then like a little bit of her corner of her middle finger on that other hand that broke off some type of way. So let's keep watching. How do y'all think this speed is? Is it too fast for you guys to see what's going on? Should I slow it down just a tad bit, or is it okay to leave it like this? Alright, so now I am going in with my cuticle pusher and I am pushing back the cuticles. Next, I will go in with my diamond bit that I like to use to remove the cuticle that is on the skin, as well as expose a little bit more of the nail plate. After I use this cuticle bit, then I am going to clip off the cuticle. Then I am going to go in with my sanding band and take off anything that is still there, as well as remove the shine, as well as take off any lifting that I may see. So this client likes to get clear acrylic, and then her nail art or color will come in gel polish. My apologies for being outside of the frame here and a couple of times throughout the video. You're gonna see me like rearrange everything just so I can get the best view for you guys. Still trying to perfect it. So I am going in with this 100 zebra file from Not Polish, and I am correcting the shape a little bit, which I am going to do more of after I get the fill in. I just want to make sure everything is perfect. There's nothing on the side that could possibly mess up my fill or anything like that. So just want to make everything perfect. So here I am gluing on another tip for her thumbnail. I realized that I didn't even measure it to the other thumb just to make sure it was the same length, but it looked close to that length, so I think that's probably why I didn't measure it. I used the hand file to buff it out, make sure, or not buff it out, but blend it, and now it is time to go in with the application. So as you quickly saw, I just adjusted the camera, pulled it back a little bit so that she can have her hands in full view of the camera. I am using McCart's primer and dehydrator, something that I received in the Your Nail Lab by McCart Lux subscription box, and the dehydrator smells so freaking good, you guys. I definitely recommend trying it out for yourself. So I thought I was going to be able to freehand and extend it to cover that corner there, but instead I just went ahead and used a paper form to go ahead and make it a little bit easier for me. So I fill in that little section right there, and then I continue to go on with my fill. So she already pretty much has a natural apex, so I am just going in and putting a little bit of acrylic there and spreading it around. Except for this thumbnail, I had to completely rebuild it again. So since it is a pretty short nail, it does not need a huge apex at all, because there's not really going to be like a lot of stress being put there on the tip, but you still want to make a little bit of an apex just so that it can, you know, have the complete structure that an enhancement should have. So again, going in with the dehydrator and monomer, then going in to fill it. So in total, this fill and nail art took me 2 hours. So after I am done filling with the clear acrylic, I'm going back in with the 100 Zebra Frau from Not Polish and reshaping the nail. I'm also going over the top, smoothing it out and making sure everything is labeled, going up underneath the nail as well to get any acrylic that may have fell to the side or up underneath the nail as well. So normally after I am done shaping the nail, I go in with a 5-in-1 bit around the cuticle to seal it in, and then I will go in with my sanding band to seal the cuticle again, just to, you know, make sure it is completely sealed and smoothed out, and then I smooth out the rest of the nail. I normally do one hand at a time, so I will, you know, shape it, go in with the 5-in-1 like you see me doing now, then going in with the sanding band, making sure it's all crisp and the shape is good. Then I will move over to the next hand. So I do it like this normally just to make sure that the acrylic on the hand that I just finished is completely cured and set, so that you don't want to go in and start touching it if it's still super sticky or wet, because then that could, you know, mess up the foundation that you just built. So here I am with the sanding band, smoothing it all out, making it a super perfect. And then after that, I will normally buff, but I think I forgot this time. But after I buff, I will have the client go wash her hands, and then we're able to get started on the nail art. Got to make sure you guys are flipping their hands over and looking at it from their view to make sure that shape is super crisp. She washes her hand, I go over with alcohol and wipe off of the nail just to make sure I got any of the oils or anything that could have been left over from washing her hands, just to make sure that the gel polish adheres to the acrylic really well. If you don't wipe it off, then you can possibly see air bubbles, or even the gel polish will start to separate in small circles over the polish and over the acrylic as well. So make sure you wipe it off with alcohol, or if you have the young nails swipe, that is good as well. So I am doing some plaid nail art today. So I am going in with the first coat of the browns or the neutral colors that I am going to be using today. So I really like to take my time when I am doing this gel application. I want to make sure that I do get full coverage of the nail, as well as I don't want to be going behind myself and cleaning up. So I'm making sure that I keep it on the nail and not getting it on her skin, making sure that the side walls are covered and the tip of the nail as well. You always want to make sure you cap the gel polish so that it does not start chipping on your client after they leave, okay? Normally, I do not wipe off the gel polish with alcohol, but this time I went ahead and did so just because I wanted to fix some of, I don't even know what you call it, but it was really jagged on the index finger. So I went ahead and just wiped it with alcohol so that I could buff it or file it a little bit and then continue on. So I am going to be doing kind of a thick line of this white, and then I will go in with some black, and then later go in with some gold to finish off this plaid look. Let me know what you guys think of this nail art. Is there a simpler way that I could have did this? If it is, definitely let me know in the comment section below. And if you are still watching to this point in the video, please drop a chocolate heart down in the comment section. That's how I'm gonna know who's really watching my videos and who out there capping, okay? We don't need no cap on my channel, all right? We are here to learn and to grow together. So now I am going in with the black. I'm going to be putting a thin black line down the middle of that white, as well as two black lines on the outside of the white. And then I will go in with a black perpendicular line to those black and whites to give it that full plaid look. Now I've been seeing some other plaid looks on Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, all of that, and they do a perpendicular white as well as, you know, the black to outline that, as well as like their accent color, which for me will be gold polish or gold glittery gel polish, into they do those perpendicular to each other as well. So next time I do this plaid look, I will probably do it that way just to see how and which one I like for me. So here is a close-up of me doing the plaid lines here. You can see how steady I have to be able to get these lines so straight, but also using this line work pen that I have from Honey Fans. It being the long bristle brush, it really helps with being steady as well. At this point, I am loving how it is coming out. So now I am going in with the gold sparkly polish and just adding it in where I feel like it looks really good. And I decided on the outside of the white line closest to the skin or the sidewall, and then perpendicular at the top. So here I zoomed in so that you are able to see where I'm adding that gold glittery polish. So like I said, close to the sidewall on the opposite side, and then perpendicular at the top. After I am done adding these finishes touches, I will wipe the nail with a alcohol pad just so I can ensure that it does not smudge. I have found that when I use the matte top coat, which I really think matte would have looked so good on these Plaid nails, that it tends to smear. So I wipe it off with alcohol, and then I go in with the top coat. So she wanted it to be shiny. And as you guys can see, I am capping the free edge just to make sure that the top coat or any of the colors that I use that came to the free edge does not chip away too early or at all. So again, removing the inhibition layer from the nails and then going in with the top coat and capping it at the free edge. Then I will add some cuticle oil, and then she will be all set to go. So I did add some pictures and videos at the end so that you can get different angles and see what it looks like with the flash. But that is going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. I am so glad I'm able to bring these sets, watch me work sets, to my channel again. I know you guys love them, so they are back. But that is, like I said, going to wrap up today's video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share this with all of your other beginner nail tech friends so that we can all grow and learn together. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at DivaMePlz so that you are all caught up with the work that I have been doing. And then also consider subscribing to my channel. I will most likely be uploading once a week on Tuesdays. So until then, bye!